What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this third POV review of my BMW M140i, and it will also be the last one because I have sold the car. One of you guys saw my second video with it, with the MHD stage 1, and decided to contact me and give me like the ultimate offer for this car. So it wasn't actually for sale, but one of you guys were so convincing and persuasive that I decided to sell it. Again, everything is for sale over at Autobahn. It's just at the right price. So father and son looking for the ultimate BMW 140i, I think this is it. We have the 19-inch M Performance wheels, we have the M Performance big brake kit. It's in sunset orange, complete M Performance livery. So we also have the mirror caps, we have the rear spoiler, and we now also have an Akrapovic exhaust on here. Remember, this is a 2019 model, so the last year that the M140i was built, and this is equipped with an OPF filter, so it does need a little bit of work to get that B58 sound from the exhaust. And this Akrapovic back box really is the answer. As you might know, we are a Akrapovic dealer, so if you're looking for an Akrapovic for your car, go buy it at autotopnl.shop, and we will do the installation for free and also do a nice video shoot about the installation, the before and after sound, stuff like that. We really want to get involved with you guys, so if you're looking for an Akrapovic, contact us on Instagram or send us an email, whatever. But what's even greater about the M140i, about this one compared to the last time I made a video about it, is that we now have a limited slip diff on the rear axle. It's the M Performance OEM limited slip diff. Installation has been done by the best BMW specialist in the Netherlands. Of course, it's Gijsbert, so you know these guys. They had that thing on here at a record pace, and the car is completely different now. This was really the missing link for the M140i. They deliberately didn't fit it from factory because it couldn't be as good as an M2. Now with the limited slip diff, it's so much more capable. It's a big difference, especially if you tune the car, because you know, with tuned torque, B58 tuned torque, you just need a limited slip diff if you have rear wheel drive. That's just the case. Otherwise it's just slipping its wheels through the first 3 gears, because this lovely B58 straight 6 3-liter turbocharged engine now produces a little less than last time, because I wanted to try out the MHD OEM M Performance mapping. So that's the mapping from the M Performance power and sound kit you could get on a 340i, but transferred to the 140i. BMW didn't do this, but MHD did. So you can even get an OEM like map for your M140i with MHD. MHD is a DIY ECU tune you can do through your phone and using an OBD adapter that you just plug in and you flash the ECU yourself. You don't need the wizards anymore, because all that wizardry is in the app and in the development of the maps that they create. So we're also going to test it with Draggy. We already have it hooked up to my phone. And of course we're going to the Autobahn to do some 100 to 200 runs. But first let's check out that Akrapovic sound. It sounds a lot fruitier than with the stock back box. You know, when I got this car, it had an AC Schnitzer OPF back exhaust. was a bit better than the OEM back box, but this, even though this is still OPF equipped, produces quite a nice sound. So you get these burbles on the overrun, and with the valves closed, it's completely silent and comfortable, as it should be, right? For this video, we're of course going to do it in Sport Plus, Sport for the gearbox, which has an XHP Stage 2 tune on it, and we have the lovely Evolution M magnetic shift pedals, like with the new 911 GT3 RS. Because I had the intention of making this my Nürburgring track tool, like a club sport setup, you know, picking up the kids from school with it and going to the Nürburgring. But as I said, the difference in sound and engagement and traction, mechanical traction, because of the limited slip diff, the whole car with a few molds is up 3 levels in driving experience and driving engagement. It's quite a big difference. So if I were to do that without the limited slip diff, it would just light up one of its rear tires. And because a tuned B58 is quite torquey down low, it would just light up one of the rear tires each time I would shift, or if it would have like a torque peak, which was really tiring if you ask me. It was not the greatest experience. That's also due to the fact that I have the worst tires ever on this. They are run flat OEM tires, which are just crap. Such a nice car to drive, because you have that short wheelbase and now that limited slip diff, you know, making sure you really pivot. It can be a bit tricky because, you know, because of that short wheelbase, because when it's gone. You really have to catch it quickly, or that's just the decent straight six sound you want, and that you didn't get with the OPF filter and the OEM back box. So I really like that. This is valves closed, so as you can hear, quite a big difference. But we're just going to keep it in sport mode. And also when you go off throttle, you really have that brop from the Akrapovic back box. Really nice. Now of course you can make it even louder by deleting the OPF filter. You can get an additional Akrapovic link pipe that links the downpipe to the complete exhaust system, and then you have an OPF delete which you can just flash with MHD, and then you have that full-bodied sound that is a bit illegal in some countries, but you know, it is just so sweet. And So good. Where's my speedometer? There it is. Okay, let's see what we can do with it. 100 to 200 on the Autobahn. Now stock, these things are quite capable. This is, I didn't even tell you guys the power. I think stock they have 340 horsepower, but now we have 360 and 50 newton meters extra. So we went from 400 to 450 horsepower, newton meters. But let's close this up. Let's see what it will do. 100 to 200. So it's just an extra 20 horsepower, but it is so nice and sweet and supple, and you can really extract everything from the car. That was 11.9 by the way. So as the power gains suggest, a little quicker than stock, but not as quick as a stage 1, obviously, because that's doing like 420 I think, so that's going to be way quicker. But I think this, you know, performance level is very, very nice for a hot hatchback. There you have it, 11.9. Now let's see what it will do if we're just going to keep it in sport mode for the gearbox, if that makes a difference. Because I always tend to, you know, shift early a bit with these B58, because, you know, especially with like a subtle tune, the 6,000 to 7,000 RPM power band, not really that interesting. Although this feels quite quick. 11.98, so pretty consistent. Which doesn't surprise me, because, you know, the B58 at 360 horsepower is at what, 70 or 80% of its potential, so it's still chilling in there. I do regret selling this car, but, you know, at a certain price point you just have to sell, right? What a nice and polite, pure straight 6 sound. I really, really like that. It's just a sweet and tight sound. It's not too loud or anything. That was an 11.57 by the way, so that's pretty quick. That's a nice improvement over stock performance. So that's what I really like about MHD, just leveling up each time. You know, you get the full license for 500 euros with a B58, and then you just have all the maps, so it's stage 0 plus. You know, you can just delete the top speed and that's it, have a stock mapping. Then you go and performance, an extra 20 horsepower, and then you go stage 1, an extra 80 horsepower, and then you go stage 2, and it's all in there, it's all within the app and within one super license for 500 euros. It sounds too good to be true, but we have tested tens of these cars. N55 powered, B58, S63, S58, all the M engines, all the 6 cylinders, and they perform each and every time, and that's the beauty of MHD. It's such a big community and such a big company developing these maps. That's why they can be cheap, and that's why it's as good and as a custom map. I think we've compared the best tuner we know to MHD, and we couldn't find a difference in terms of performance. And that's when we thought we have to be part of this. We have to become an MHD dealership, and so we have. So it's not because I sell them that I think they're good. I sell them because I think they're good, if you know what I mean. So, bye bye little M140i. Not sure who or what is going to replace you. Who? But you've been a good car, and I know you're going to a good home, and I'll miss you, but I still think you're the prettiest M140i that ever was. And you've been good to me and to a few of our clients. This was also our loaner car if people came to us for modding their BMW. So we always try to do that, you know, having fun cars as a loaner car. Okay, so that was it, guys, for the M140i and for this video. Go subscribe to our channel, go check out autobahn.shop, DM us on Instagram if you want to do some fun stuff with your BMW. And if not, I'll see you at the next video. Bye, guys.